Imagine turning a small initial investment of just $10,000 into over $1 million by retirement. This sounds too good to be true, but with the power of dividend reinvesting and compound interest, this dream can become a reality. In this comprehensive guide, we'll explore the step-by-step mechanics of how reinvesting dividends payouts can snowball even a modest amount of savings into a sizable fortune over time. You'll learn how dividends act as rocket fuel for compound returns when continuously plowed back into buying more shares. We'll also walk through real mathematical examples to demonstrate exactly how $10,000 can compound to the $1 million mark over the course of an investing lifetime. And most importantly, you'll discover how getting started early and sticking to a consistent dividend reinvesting strategy can help you achieve financial freedom. So, buckle up because you're about to uncover the incredible wealth building strategy that is dividend reinvesting and the snowball effect. How dividend reinvesting works. Dividend reinvesting is based on a simple yet powerful concept. Using dividend payouts from stocks you own to purchase more shares of that stock, which will then earn even more dividends in the future. Let's break down the fundamentals. When you invest in stocks that pay dividends, you earn regular passive income in the form of cash dividends based on your number of shares owned. Most investors take these dividend payouts as income to spend or save elsewhere. But you also have the option to reinvest dividends to buy more shares of the underlying stock. When you reinvest dividends back into the same stocks, you increase your number of shares owned. More shares mean larger dividends payouts next time, which can then be reinvested again to compound gains. This cycle repeats itself, continuously compounding your shares count, dividends earned, and overall returns. Here's a simple example. You own 100 shares of a stock paying $1 annual dividends per share. This earns you $100 total in dividend income. Instead of pocketing the $100, you reinvest it back into the stock. At the current market price, $100 buys you an additional 5 shares. Next year, you earn dividends on 105 shares instead of 100. And more shares means more income to reinvest, further expanding the cycle. As you can see, consistently plowing dividends back into new shares create an exponential growth loop to compounding over time. This is the snowball effect in action, the power of exponential growth. Compound interest is an incredibly powerful tool when provided enough time to work. Reinvesting dividend leverages this exponential growth curve to the max. Even if dividend yields or annual payout hikes seem relatively small, they fuel outsized gains through long-term compounding. Like a snowball rolling down a mountain, reinvesting dividends accumulate and pick up speed at an accelerating rate over decades in the market. This chart illustrates this snowball effect, with an initial $10,000 investment compounding at a hypothetical 10% annual returns over 45 years. As you can see, compounding cranks the growth dial to 11 in the later years. The upward curve turns parabolic, transforming even modest savings into a considerable fortune given enough time. This exponential trajectory is the central reason why reinvesting dividends over decades can turn $10,000 into $1 million or more down the road. The math behind turning $10,000 into $1 million. Now let's walk through the precise mathematical steps of how an initial $10,000 investment can snowball into over $1 million in savings by retirement. Initial investment, $10,000. Time horizon, 45 years. Age 20 to 65. Reinvestment rate, 100%. Average annual returns, 10% annual dividend growth, 2% annual share price appreciation. Total average annual return, 12%. With these assumptions, here is the year-by-year breakdown. Year 1. Starting value $10,000. Dividend yield 3%. Dividend payout $300. Dividend reinvestment $300. End of year value $10,300. Year 10. Starting value $14,928. Dividend payout $448 based on 3% yield. Dividend reinvestment $448. End of year value $17,234. Year 25, starting value $124,797. Dividend payout $3,744. Dividends reinvested $3,744. End of year value $156,365. Year 45, starting value $532,735. Dividend payout $15,982. Dividend reinvested $15,982. End of year value $1,061,422. After 45 years, the initial $10,000 compounds to over $1 million. This demonstrates the immense power of long-term dividend reinvesting. As Einstein once said, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Reinvesting dividends allows you to harness the exponential growth curve for your benefit. Here are the key takeaways. Reinvesting dividends can snowball even a small starting amount into a sizable portfolio over several decades. Compounding works best when given lots of time. Start early to maximize gains. Consistently reinvesting every dividend is crucial for optimal compounding results. The earlier you begin dividend reinvesting, the more profound the snowball effect. Turning $10,000 into $1 million takes patience, but is achievable through decades of dividend reinvesting. The bottom line is dividend reinvesting leverages the natural exponential growth curve of compounding interest. Through the snowball effect, regular dividends plowed back into stocks accumulate into a potential fortune when provided enough time to work its magic. So utilize dividend reinvesting to put your investments on autopilot and let your dividends do the heavy lifting on the path towards financial freedom.